and welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we finished up everything that we could do at Brownboo Village, and received ourselves a special seed to plant right here in the Wise Owl Forest. So let's go ahead and do that. We got the moongrass seed, that was the name of it. I was trying to think of the name, but couldn't think of it. So, you plant the seed right here, and a little sprout comes up. And then not much more we can do with that afterwards. A big sprout is growing, but something's still missing. Maybe an item to speed up plant growth? This is what you need that extra sundew for that I was telling you to save for a while. So you use the sundew. Sure enough, it grows into a staircase. Now before we head up these stairs, I just want to say real quick, if you notice any inconsistencies between this video and the last episode, that is because my disk space ran out halfway into recording this episode. I had already beaten the boss we're about to face, and had gotten a little bit farther ahead, when unfortunately my recording just stopped. But luckily I saved right before last episode, so I only had to redo everything we did last episode. But other than that, we're all set now, so let's go head up these stairs. He's behaving strangely, probably under the spell of the Dark Genie. You'll have to fight him. Here we are with Forest Keeper Master Uton. I highly recommend using Goro for this fight, and I forgot to equip the battle axe. Crap. So what did we need for the battle axe again? Yeah, what did we need? We're in the middle of a boss fight, but what do I need to upgrade my weapon? Lots of that. So, like, fire and plant buster. Alright. So, yeah. We'll do a plant buster. I saw Mimic Breaker was on there. And we'll do a fire. Alright, anyways, starting off against Master Uton. He's going to be at the back shooting seeds at you. You definitely want to avoid the seeds and then get up close to him. Once you get up close to him, he's going to do a backhand like that, but then he's going to do that and spin around. Your goal is to not get hit by that, but unfortunately I am sucking right now. That's fine. Anyways, try this again. So he's going to do the spin attack there, and you want to follow up with your own spin attack if you hit it. Don't get hit yourself, but hit him with your own spin attack. Get in. And then there you go. You do a spin attack with Goro, and then he'll fall on the ground like that. You just want to hit him again. And there we go. Definitely, if you don't hit him in the right way when he's in this stage, yeah, right there, no effect. So you want to make sure, definitely the best way I've seen to actually get damage on him is to use Goro's charge attack. Not only does that do a lot of damage, but it'll actually hit him. And you'll find yourself in a point where he's just running up against the wall because he's trying to run the opposite direction of you to try and grab another seed. But if you're so up close to him that he's running up against a wall, he will just do that infinitely until he decides to turn around and try and punch you again. There we go. Again, not too hard of a boss, but can be annoying if you don't know how to fight him. And once again, I will put his max HP on screen once I find it. There we go. Battle Axe definitely does a lot of damage. If you don't pick this up, definitely there are some good weapons for Goro down the road, but this is definitely one of the best ones that you can pick up such early game. So if you're gonna 100% any of the villages, do Monotaki. Hopefully you should be getting close here. You have him literally pinned against a wall. And there we go. And he didn't fall to the ground. That's alright. Damn it. Come on. There we go. battle axe is starting to get damaged already, so be careful for that. There we go. And just as I showed there, you can also hit him right before he swings, and it'll have the same effect. We'll go ahead and repair the battle axe. This should be over just pretty soon, hopefully. There we go, and down he goes. And everything's still running, good. What's happening to me? Who are you? Oh, really? I didn't know. Wow, that was my fault. I must apologize to you. That was uncalled for. Brownboo Village. Yes, I know it. It's where the little people are. Come on, I'll take you there. The little people's village is just over this rock. You can't go any further, huh? Wait a sec. And where that landed, who knows? But it was loud enough to make the entire ground shake. How's this? Curly-haired village chief's not so fond of humans, so watch yourself there. And he's taking a nap. Seems to be sleeping. So, here we go. Let's head through to Brownboo Village. Our first instance of a village that hasn't been destroyed by the Dark Genie. Probably because this place is so hidden. Not only is this place amazing visually, but just, of course, you're gonna hear me say it again, the music in this area. Mayday! Chief, this is weird. A human has come to the village. They never learn. We will have to go with the Be Aware of Nights When Stars Fall plan. Yeltsin Kraken! Kraken! I'm not sure if that means anything. If there's a translation for that, I'll put it on screen. Let's talk to this guy. What? And that's all he says, just, what? What are you looking at? So, you can of course you can go into some of these houses. I've actually never explored this place that much, but you can give it a shot. Ah! Humans! Yikes! Who the heck are you? So as you can see, the moon people seem pretty terrified of us just because we're human. Possibly they had bad experiences with humans, or they just find humans scary. Who knows? Don't remember... Oh no, don't talk to me! So it doesn't seem like the people of this village are very social. What? Are you a human? Though I will draw attention to their names. We got Pickle over here. We've got Sugar over here, albeit spelled wrong. And let's see who's in this house. We got not even Strange, it's Stragguard. Or Strage Guard. Who the heck are you? Sorry, there's nothing here for you. Huh? Sorry, no strangers allowed. Definitely, we are not welcome, but we approach this ladder. Whoa, bingo, the first try, and look at it. Like, boring, kinda. What do you do with this? So, you've come around. What does a human want in a place like this? Dark Genie? What is that? It's no use talking nonsense. I'm sure sticking your head under the water will help you to reconsider playing the fool. Nem! What? This person seems to be telling the truth. Crystal has... Please, just come. Here we go. Brrr, clunk. I feel a tremendous power. This must be the Dark Genie that the guy was talking about. Is this the evil genie of darkness that our ancestors sealed? Probably. What? You're telling us to seal that thing again? No way. Never. We could never seal that monster. Not with the ability we have now. Theo is right. Magic is indeed the secret power the Moon People have passed on through the generations. But as we lived in this land for so long, we seem to have lost that ability. We just don't have the power to seal the genie anymore. It doesn't mean that it's impossible, though. Well, what do we do then? There are no Moon People left here who can still use magic. But if you go to the moon, there should definitely be those that can. Exactly! You're right! We need to go to the moon! People in Brownboo have always prepared for this day to return. We have a ship to take us to the moon, hidden in a particular place. What? Can we really do such a thing? It's okay. We won't use it for a while anyway. Bring the moon orb here. Roger. The orb of the moon is a sphere to move the moon ship. With the orb, you can remotely control the moon ship from anywhere. Oh no, the moon orb is missing! What do you mean? Does anyone know where the orb is? Nem, sir, the other day, Jaska went to Queen's to sell moon fruits. Could it be that it was accidentally mixed together with the moon fruits? Jaska! Yes? Do you know about the moon orb? Now that you ask, I do remember a strange colored fruit among the others. That must be it. How could you do that? I'm so sorry, Chief. Seems like we can't let you use the moon ship. Without the moon orb, we cannot operate the moon ship. Say, why not go to Queen's to find the orb? Oh, that is a good idea. You can find the orb on your own. Then we can operate the moon ship. These kind of things should be done by oneself, I suppose. And you'll return it after you're done with it? With them doing all the work, what are you doing? Now I will mark Queen's on your map, so you can go there. You better get moving soon. Off you go. So, seems our objective is getting to the moon. However, getting there is not going to be so easy. Now that we've been cleared, I want to talk to some more people in this village. You're adventurers, heading for a faraway place. You really shouldn't go on foot. He may have destroyed Queens, too. That spells serious trouble if he did. Definitely seems like not everyone's scared of us now that we've talked to the chief. Let's make another loop around the village, see what some other people have to say. That strange-colored fruit was the moon orb? Oh my. So he's the one responsible for it missing. I can't believe that Mayor Nemu is helping the humans. So before we heard the mayor names, someone called the mayor Nem, and now it's Nemu. With a U. Even if Mr. Nemu did, I'll never approve of humans. Humans! Seems like he's still a little bit salty towards us. You're the first human our mayor liked. I wonder why you. This chamber is where moon fruits grow and are stored. So that's what was lurking back here. I hear the shipwreck in Queens is haunted. Brr. So we have tales of a haunted shipwreck. Should keep an eye out for that while we're over there. Did the fruit hit you? Sorry, let me make it up to you. The key words to create the mighty heavens cloud are ice, thunder, wind, holy, dino, beast, and metal. Of course, to build up to it, you must have a sword to begin with. So there's our little hint about what we need for building stuff up. Here, Queens is a great place with lots of good food. This is honestly the first time I've actually gone through Brownboo to see what some of the people have to say. And I didn't realize he gave you that hint for making that sword. I'm going to put on screen what sword you build that up from, and also find the stats for that Heaven's Cloud sword that he was talking about. If we go all the way up here, where we were hitting the head, this was the meeting room we were just in. At least I think it is. Here's the mayor. Queens is a merchant district. Be careful not to go crazy shopping there. And when you look at him, it's Mayor Nem. Not sure which one is official, because now we're kind of split. I'll look up which one is official and put it on screen. How about that? Gonna give myself a lot of edit work to do for this episode. What? Just get out of this village, now! I've already marked Queens on the map. Select Go to Other Area from the menu to find it. Telling us how to use the map if we didn't know already. And that is everyone that we can talk to here in Brownboo Village. So, what else to do but head off to Queens. Not to be confused with Queens, New York. Beautiful looking area. We got the river, we got all the stone here, we got the palm trees, and unfortunately nothing else. But as we can see, this town is split into 3 different sections. So it'll be pretty interesting to make for map building, wouldn't you say? Our objective is going to be on this end. And if you didn't go into map view there, it's the opposite end of where we just came out from.
just like all the other villages, we have one lone survivor here who can talk to us. Oh god, my controller's low. Oh, you. So there are other humans left besides myself. I thought I was the only person left in this whole wide world. Good to know there's someone, even though you are only a kid. I'm Rando. I sell goods here in Queens. And you? So you are Tone. Oh, we don't have to stay here talking. Why don't we go over to my shop? What? They brought that fat beast back to life? Fools! They must be from the east. They're up to some madness again, those bloated Easterners. Blood-sucking scum of the earth. Even back then. Damn! So what's the moon orb like? That you're looking for? I see. Maybe it's lost in the Undersea's treasury. It's a shipwreck at the bottom of the Queen's Sea. Most merchants in Queens use it as a warehouse. But it's changed lately. Now there are monsters everywhere. That giant monster that attacked Queens must be the cause. Today it's so dangerous a place that we cannot even go and get our merchandise. Do you still want to go there? Alright, I'll help you. Come, follow me. This Queens is a town of merchant traders. Some items we handle are really rare and expensive. Such expensive items need special care and handling. The safest place to keep such items here in Queens is... it's kind of a huge safe at the bottom of the sea, but you're wondering why that ship sank there, aren't you? It was about 100 years ago. The queen reigning over Queens passed away. And that was when the townspeople, who adored the queen, sunk her favorite ship along with her. That's the wrecked ship at the bottom of the sea near Queens. When Queens revived as a merchant town, the late Queen's sunken ship started to serve as the undersea treasury. Sounds a bit disrespectful, but merchants are practical. They make the best of any situation. What? Oh, how are you going to get there? Take a look at that. It is a submarine, Turtle, that makes trips to and from the shipwreck. This is what the merchants used to ride to and store valuable items in the treasury. There, it's all yours. It only carries one person, so you have to go alone. How do you operate it? It's easy. You just get in and it'll take you to the shipwreck. It was designed for merchants who know little about machines and are only good at counting money. I'll be in my store, so stop by if you need anything. My store carries lots of stuff. Oh, I'll give you a hand, but I have to charge you for the goods. Even at times like this, a merchant is a merchant. Take care. Let's say before we head off to shipwreck, we go see what Rando has in store for us. Literally. So we come in here, you can talk to Rando at any time, but let's see if there's anything else in and around here. There is not, and there's a boat blocking our way to the rest of that room. Okay. Talk to Rando, and he's got your normal selection of goods. Bombs, I believe, is a throwable we haven't seen yet. Of course, very, very effective. And I realized that a couple items I haven't shown off. This one here, the gold bullion. Item price, no change. Goodbye with extra money. So if you have a lot of extra money, there is a maximum amount of money that you can have in this game, and I'll put it up on screen. If you're finding yourself getting a lot of money and you want some place to store some of it, like a safe, just buy a bunch of these and throw it into your item storage. But I tend to never use these as I never have too much money at a time. And also, another item is auto repair powder. If you set this to an active item, it'll instantly repair your weapon when it's just about to break. So you don't have to worry about repair powder anymore, or your weapons breaking. As long as you have some of these in your active items, it'll do it for you. However, the only downfall is it's 10 times the price of normal repair powder. So it ends up being a lot more trouble than it's actually worth.
And plus, if you're paying attention to the beeping noises, you won't have that much of a hard time realizing when you need to... You won't have a hard time realizing when you need to repair your weapons. So, that's there for you if you want to use it, but I tend to not to. Also, holy water and premium water, which is better than the tasty water that we've been getting. We actually have premium water, didn't even notice. But yeah, that's pretty much everything Rando has for us. Let's get rid of that Gladius. And I also found a crystal knife while going through floor 16 of Wise Owl Forest again. Gonna sell that because of course I don't need it. And we're gonna sell this bone slingshot too. And yeah. Cool. Alright. Without further ado, we have time left in the episode. Let's go check out Shipwreck. Also, right here, fishing spot, right off the deck. Plenty of space if you want to use it. Right on the submarine. Bit of an annoying sound effect with the bridge going up. That's why I tend to use the map rather than the submarine to get to Shipwreck and back. Sure enough, there's the sunken ship that Rando was talking about. But we also heard that this place is haunted, so keep an eye out. Really nothing for you here in the starting area. So let's go on forward and interact with this hook here. Welcome to Shipwreck, our third main dungeon in the game. I say main dungeon like there's many dungeons, there's really not. So, let's start off with the first floor. Obviously, much to expect. Beautiful design. This visually wise, this is one of my favorite dungeons. Here, new enemy, a gunny. Be careful because he will shoot like bubbles at you that'll cause booiness, which basically just slows you down. Like that. If you get hit by those bubbles, it'll slow you down. And I believe he can also defend with a shell. Yeah, like that. He defends with a shell, and if you hit that, not good. And then this guy, a Corsia. Pretty much just a more buffed up version of the skeletons we saw in Divine Beast Cave. They attack a lot faster, so be careful for that too. And, oh, wow, already. The hook is our dungeon key for this floor, or is our floor key for this dungeon. Said that completely backwards. Go. Open the chest, please. Thank you. But yeah, like I was saying before, visually wise, this dungeon is amazing. The music, on the other hand, while it is great, I do like the music, it's honestly kind of depressing. Like, I mean, I can understand why, because it's an abandoned shipwreck, and obviously, like, the memories of this place are sad to think about, because of... It's kind of like when you think of the Titanic. It's like, obviously this was a tragedy, and now we're here storing treasure, I guess. But, I mean, I kind of get the sad music, but at the same time, it's also kind of depressing. So, overall, I do like this dungeon. I love the look of it. I always like looks over music, because, I mean, if a place has bad music, if it at least looks nice, I have fun going through it. But, otherwise, I don't mind the music. Alright, so our Wise Owl sword is ready to upgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll do that. Well, we could break it down. I would much rather keep the Wise Owl sword for the time being. I do have 3 power-up powders, but I am saving those for something. I'm waiting until I get a few more of them, and then I'm going to do something with those. But for now, not really worried about them. So build up. What do we need? So we're good on all those stats. So we need Thunder and Holy and Beastbuster Skyhunter. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any Thunder or Holy. What does the turquoise do again? The diamond does all those stats. So Beastbuster and Skyhunter it is. We'll do 2 Skyhunters and a Beastbuster. There we go. Alright, and we have 4 Atmospheres in this room. Very nice. While I'm also on the subject of the soundtrack, I will mention before, if I haven't, I will mention this if I haven't before. If you're liking the soundtrack as much as I am, the entire original soundtrack for this game is on Spotify. So if you want to check it out and listen to it on your own, it is downloadable on Spotify. I'm not sure what other music platforms you can find it on because I personally haven't looked and I personally just use Spotify. But if you have Spotify and you're liking this soundtrack, by all means, go listen to it. Albeit all the names of the songs are in Japanese. I'm sure there's a translation somewhere online. I couldn't be bothered to figure it out or manually translate it all myself. But if there is a translated list of all those songs online, yeah. I'll try and find that, and if I can, I'll link it in the description. So far I haven't been seeing many new enemies. We've only seen these 2 so far. Usually the first floor gives us, like, many more, but we've only seen 2 so far. But here we already have a big chest. I thought I was about to be proven wrong, but it's just another gunny. Alright. There we go. And big chest, what do we get? It's locked. Of course, always gets poison, and of course it was poison. And we get another Sandbreaker. We already have one of those. Kind of upset. I was hoping for something new. Before we... Actually, what's around this corner? It's Corsia. Alright. I'm gonna actually go ahead and repair the Wise Owl Sword real quick. We do have a lot of enemies coming up, and I'd rather not deal with that. What I said about these things before, the little gaps with Zhao, for some reason they're extremely common in this dungeon. I find them more here than you ever did in Divine Beast Cave. So, have Zhao up because you will see, but... No, I don't want to... Bro. Okay, come on. Face this way. There's no doubt Goro can't jump this distance. Are you calling it? Is that a fat joke? I never actually noticed that text. Is that a fat joke? Damn. They had no mercy. Target the gunny that's blocking... Wow, this is very bad. Yeah, I'm aware Tone can't jump this. I'm trying to attack the gunny that is blocking the door. Thank you. There we go. That was very annoying. And another big chest. Alright. Oh! Have we seen one of these yet? Hi! It's everybody happy? A present from the Happy Clown. Choose whichever you like. So you can choose either the big box or the small box. I'm not really sure how this works, but you can get something really good or just something really just, yeah. I'm gonna personally say good things come in small packages. Potato cake. Alright. But yeah, I don't think we've actually run into one of those clowns before. And a holy gem. Alright. Let me go over the back floor for this dungeon real quick. It's filling with water. Am I hearing things? I hear something like whistling. We'll come back to that, of course, when we find the item that we need. I will say that the back floor in Shipwreck is the most accessible to you in the game. Out of all the different dungeons, you'd be able to get into the back floor of this one a lot more than anywhere else, and I will show you why when the time comes, but it won't be for a little while. Oh god, I'm almost dead. I didn't even notice that. Alright. So yeah, only 2 types of enemies on this floor. Surprising. I thought there was more, but oh well, whatever. We'll see more down the line. There we go, prison. Alright, so that's everything we can do on this floor, so let's head back down. And you gotta watch out for the exit on the map, because on this dungeon it just looks like a plain dead end. There's not really anything, there's not like a door, there's not any visual indications, it's just a dead end. Sure, you have the little panels on the floor there, but that's really your only indication. So definitely look at the map if you're trying to find the exit, but just can't. Attach the pulley to the hook, you can now go to the upper level. So we'll do that. And next time on Dark Cloud, we're going to continue up through the shipwreck and see where it leads us. See you guys then. I found it! Oh, gets me every time. And he gets up perfectly fine. Ouch. He just fell 3 stories and still walking. It's incredible. Anyways, we get the moon grass